But Hawkins said Christians in general, and himself as a pastor, stand for nonviolence and the truth of God's Word, as well as free speech rights.
It's almost hypocritical that they can present their worldview, but we can't.
I'm Charlie Butts.
Cleanup continues today after tornado damage in states such as Ohio and Pennsylvania. Here's Fox's Jack Callahan.
In Bucks County, Pennsylvania, north of Philadelphia, some mobile homes destroyed and a car dealership heavily damaged.
This was a devastating tornado that came through. There's a lot of structural damage in this area.
Frederick Herron, the director of public safety in Bensalem, Pennsylvania, says 5 people were hurt. And in the southeast Ohio village of Wintersville,
you can hear the wind picking up, and by the time the wind really got going after those funnel clouds started, it sounded like there was a train coming. It sounded like whistling.
Evelyn Jones says hers was one of 25 homes damaged in the storm.
Wisconsin storms brought as many as 3 tornadoes, if not more. You can read more about this weather by visiting our website, onenewsnow.com. A mold byproduct leads to a nationwide recall of several dog food brands. Fox's Jeff Manasso has details.
Pet food maker Sunshine Mills is voluntarily recalling multiple dog food brands over concerns that select products could contain potentially elevated levels of aflatoxin, a byproduct of mold, which could be harmful to pets. The products sold at stores nationwide under the company's brands of Triumph, Evolve, Wild Harvest, Nurture Farms, Pure Bean, and Elm. Sunshine Mills says that retailers are asked to pull the food from store shelves and that consumers who've purchased the recalled dog food products should discontinue use and return the unused portions for a full refund.
In final news, the national average for a gallon of regular gasoline is $3.16, up 5 cents from this time last month, nearly $1 from this day last year. And that's all our time for now. Find more news at onenewsnow.com.
In His image, delighting in God's plan for gender and sexuality.
I loved it. I loved how biblically sound it was, all the scripture to back it up.
The testimonies were very powerful.
If it's a prodigal child that has just run away or one that's caught up in same-sex attraction, there's hope in Jesus.
In His Image is now available on DVD and can be purchased in bulk to pass out to friends and family. Order today by visiting afastore.net.
You know, as Christians, we have to understand and be real with where we are.
That's what we have to see first, individually.
And where our mindset is and what we desire.
Airing the Addisons.
I think what God is really calling us back to, it's those individual personal revivals in our own lives where we're like, oh Lord, what have we done? We have minimized you.
Promoting truth, wisdom, and empowerment.
As the church, man, we should be on the forefront of making disciples, of indoctrination and godly things.
If we don't train our kids, they will not be able to stand.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Aaron Addisons.
On American Family Radio, thank you so much for listening. I'm Miki.
And I'm Will.
And Sherry B and J Mac are on tap. It's the Friday edition, the Gumbo Show, where everything goes into the pot. We are against all odds. Never would have made it without Jeff. Got some video. Sorry, that might be a little bit.
I know.
I'm sorry, Jeff. I'm sorry. Jeff's like, don't do that to me.
I mean, he cool and all,
Come
but
on.
you know.
I know. I'm so sorry. Look, I don't know what's going on with my microphone. This is, okay, so I probably just need to WD-40 it.
Yeah.
Because it just
we
keeps
got some.
wanting
We got some of that.
to slide down. Yeah, we do.
I need to spray it. Okay.
And maybe so, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Not the actual mic, but the thing,
no,
right?
it's the joints of the arm that holds the mic. I know the thing. Yeah. Listen, but I don't know I don't know if I want you to spray it.
Why?
I'm sorry. I was going to tell you. I don't know if I want you to spray it.
Man, I'm skilled at that.
Well, that
it's just
a relative term.
Come on.
Skilled at that. That's a relative term. And let me tell you what I mean, because when you show up like to spray bugs,
yeah,
you douse, you spray.
Make sure that they're
everywhere.
dead because you need a body. You need to see a body.
I do need a body count. I do.
Right.
I absolutely need.
So I'm making sure it's dead.
No, if you come back to me and tell me that you killed a bug in the house, and then I say, "Where is it?" and you're like, "Oh, I don't know, but it's dead." No, it's not. It's not dead. It's not.
You can't.
It is
why
not
don't
dead.
you
And
trust
I think
me that
every
it's
wife,
dead? Come
unless
on, man.
she herself is the bug killer. Forgive me.
I mean, come on, man. Come on, man.
No, because
trust that I killed the bug. Okay?
No, I mean, look. It is not you that I don't trust. It's the bug that usually makes the second appearance when everybody settles down to go to bed. Man. That's the thing that I don't trust. I don't trust. I mean, I remember, I won't say where we were. I don't even know. But I remember being at like a hotel type establishment. I won't say where we were. Just bear with me here.
Oh, wait. I think I know you.
And there was this creature that
know
came.
What it was.
Came from under. I thought you were about to say location. Okay,
no.
See, I don't know. Okay, anyways, it came from under the bed, and it was a cross between like a spider and something else, because it wasn't 100. It was a hybrid something. It was a Tesla bug. See, it was some sort of.
You making stuff up. You sound like you believe in evolution.
No, I said hybrid. I said hybrid, which would imply that it's a mix of two things, not one thing changing into something completely different. Now, don't look. I got my answers in Genesis curriculum. All right, okay. I got my master books. I know what I'm talking about. No, but listen. Mm-hmm. So you spring into action. Do you remember this?
Yes.
Trying to whack this thing,
and I did. I had proof. I had proof that I whacked it, but I couldn't find.
What was the
I had a piece of it on my shoe. I did.
And where was the rest?
It ran away, I guess. I don't know.
That's okay. The defense rests.
Come on, man.
What? Like if so?
But
then
he ain't
how
going
can
nowhere.
You even...
He's not getting that far. I whacked him.
Ladies,
I had part of his body. It was,
Wives. Please tell me I'm not alone. This is the Friday show. It's a little bit lighter. Please tell me I'm not alone, that you need proof that your husband has truly carried out the mission that he chose to accept. You chose to, and the husbands are like, we didn't choose to accept. No, when you asked us to marry you,
that's just,
that's exactly right. That's in the contract.
It is? Okay.
Yeah, it is. It's in the unspoken agreement that you will kill all bugs forever.
I don't remember that part as the vows, but okay.
Man, wouldn't that be something like
to kill all bugs,
to have and to hold,
both foreign and
sickness
domestic,
and in health?
I mean,
but that's one of those things where if you don't bring me back the body,
right?
If I and I don't,
she can't go to sleep.
I cannot.
She got to see the body. That means I can't go to sleep.
Man, right? Yeah.
I gotta try to look around for this thing, man. I'm like, it's gone.
No, but it wasn't gone. It wasn't gone. You know what happened to that bug? Let me tell you. Hold on just a second. And we'll open the phone lines, 888-589-8840. It's truly a gumbo show. Okay. 888-589-8840. Because I know people are feeling me on this. But let me tell you something. When you, quote unquote, kill a bug and then you do not produce a body for me, let me tell you what happens in my mind. And let me tell you what I believe factually happens to the so-said dead bug. Okay. So you've got what you said was like a leg. Oh, I got proof, But
he not going that far. Like,
hold on a second.
He's pretty much.
How far does he need to go if he came from under the bed?
He about to die. If
he's
ain't
not.
dead,
There's no. Okay, hold on.
He about to expire. He out of here.
So in Miki's animated mind, what I then envision is a scenario that looks something like this. Fellas, I barely got out of that one, yo. Man, yo, somebody bandaged me up, yo. Man. I almost, man, he got the dude with the beard, man, yo. He almost took me out, yo. And I don't know, why is my leg flinching? And let me tell you what else. Furthermore, Miki hears, complete the mission. We don't care about your leg. Complete the mission. Boss, but my leg, complete the mission. And you know what the mission is? Crawl into Miki's ear or Miki's nose or Miki's mouth. That's the mission.
Why is not crawling into Will's nose, Will's mouth?
Because it's never that.
I'm in there too.
It's never that. It's always every story I've heard about a poor person who's caught off guard by some creature in their bed. It's always the wife. It's always the wife. That's something about the husbands that's not appealing. The bug's like, he's not going to care.
Come on.
Let's look for the one who cares, and it's the wife, right? Anyways, I always need a body count is my thing. And unfortunately, you've not yet come to understand. Well,
look. I do what I can, and I would say my kill rate is pretty high.
It is.
Yeah,
Your kill rate is high. You do.
I usually get the bug.
You do.
Man,
you
if
really
it's a fly, I got my wet towel game.
You have a
fleek.
technique. Yep, you're very good with that. Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it's another bug, I get it. And you're talking about spraying too much. I'm like, man, you want it dead.
Yeah, but I don't want. Which I usually end up having to do is go behind you and clean all of that up because
I hear some
feel like
ungratefulness.
I'm sorry, forgive me if it sounds that way. It's not. It's not meant to sound that way. Watch this. There's a difference between it not being meant to sound that way and it being actually what it is. It's not meant to sound like ungratefulness. It's just it's spray everywhere. I feel like you spray for the bug and for the bugs that need the warning down the line.
But it's for you though. It's for your mindset. So that you can be well. You know what I'm saying? So you can be confident that this bug is gone. Is dead.
I'm fine as long as there's a body.
Oh my goodness.
As long as there's a body. All right. Let's grab this call here. Maybe we can get in before we go to the break because I do have something that I want to talk about that was not. It's not bugs.
Okay.
All right. Who's on with us, Will the Great?
All right. Let's go to Carol in Arkansas. Hi, Carol.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi. I just love you too, Nikki. I have a story for you.
I'm ready.
My husband, when there was a bug when we were first married, I'm like, get the bug. Well, I found out that he doesn't want to kill them because they're gentle creatures. They didn't do anything to us. They don't deserve to die. So he wants to go find them and grab them and put them outside.
Wow, that's not my testimony. But, yeah.
Oh, hey, what happens is the little bug gets loose because he's chasing the thing around all over the room, and then it crawls up under something where we can't get it. And the bug is still in the house.
See, I don't do that.
I'm itchy just listening to you. I feel something on my neck just listening to you. Like, now your husband. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I told him. I said, no, you got to kill it, honey, and take it out. No, let me just catch it. So I don't do it anymore. I don't even tell him when I see a bug. I step on it and I put it in the trash can and go.
Well, Fridays are a good day for confession. Hey, dear, I need to tell you something I've been doing. Listen, no, I don't understand this. We have a kid who is like this. We have a kid that is like, don't kill it, let it out. And
okay.
I'm like, no. Okay. So here's the thing. Outside, I understand that that's their house. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of like, okay, that's their house. That's where they live,
I agree.
But when you come into my house,
yes.
Okay, now what we have is a situation. And it comes down to like you or me. I don't mean to exaggerate this, but either I'm either going to have someone take care of you, right? Or I could be growing a third eye in a couple weeks. Because of your bite, because of your tiny, like those are the options. I don't want to exaggerate, but I'm pretty accurate with that. Like, I mean, have you read some of these stories? People going to put on their sandals or their shoes or whatever, and there's something hidden in the shoe. I don't want to talk about it too much because there's people who have issues with this, and I could really be like provoking them. Okay, is there another caller?
Yeah, there's one more. Let's see. Let's go to Jerry in Texas. Hi, Jerry.
Hey, Brother Will.
Hey.
Nikki,
hello.
So I got to be honest with you. In our household, we have a saying: we trust but verify. Kids, it works with the wife, it works with the husband, works with everything. You trust that they did the job that they did, but sometimes you got to verify. Like, for instance,
Jerry,
you pick your room up. Yes, I did. All right, I'm going to be in there in 5 minutes to verify. I trust that you say you did it, but every now and then you got to go, let me go check real quick. Okay. So you got to trust but verify.
Jerry, let me just tell you something. I get that. There are no lies detected at all in what you just said. We just verified your comments actually while you were talking. No,
but see, I'm trying to get to that other level where it's just trust. Like trust. I killed it, Meek. All right, thank you, Will.
You know what?
That's trust.
This leads us to another question. Will there be things like mosquitoes and cockroaches and things like that, like in heaven, like for eternity? Will those things exist? And I understand that there are some people who will say, yeah, but they won't bite you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Glorified body. It won't, and if they bite, it won't hurt.
Okay, so then also wow. Okay, Sam Witt. So then also, if it's true that they will be there, will also from your mind all feelings of anxiety be removed because you won't have the ability to.
Right.
Notice that I carefully did not use the word fear. That does make me feel weak. That does make me feel weak.
Well, no anxiety.
I
don't believe there'll be any anxiety there.
Okay.
You know.
Well, anyways, all right. I think. Okay. Where do we go next?
All right.
I'm not going to get to my story here.
Let's go to Leslie in Louisiana, where the state bird is the mosquito.
Yeah.
Hi, Leslie.
and the state animal is possum on the half shell.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
So, two things. I understand about the excessive spraying. I have even discovered a wasp spray that will drop the wasp in 2 seconds in front of me. So I'm with Mickey. I need a dead body, but I'm also with Will that I need a lot of spray to confirm that death has taken place.
Get the job done. That's right.
Yeah. So I guess I kind of have to sit on the fence with this deal because I need complete death and visible bodies.
Thank you, Leslie.
You know what? Spoken like a true Louisiana native, because there's something about bugs in Louisiana that they're just a different breed. I don't think most people have experienced things like flying cockroaches, which we have in Louisiana.
Man, they are the worst.
When you experience that, you will truly question like your life choices. Like, does the Lord want you to be in Louisiana, or is he calling you somewhere else? You know, but they really do fly, and I don't know.
Hostile, man.
They're angry, and I think they're angry because it's so hot, and they would like to be in your house. You know what I mean? But that right there is just something that I'm like. Anyways, all right, grab the break, and then when we come back, I want to just have a little conversation around the question of Simone Biles, if we can.
Ooh,
I just want to ask your opinion. It's a current event.
Okay.
All right, Aaron the Addisons, the Friday edition. We'll take the break, and we'll be right back.
You know, if you feel like you're stuck with a healthcare plan that isn't affordable, or you simply don't like it, right now is a great time to switch to MediShare. The typical family saves $500 a month when they join MediShare, and what's more, they like it. MediShare has double the customer satisfaction rate compared to the typical health insurance plan. That's double. So you get a massive network of providers to choose from. You get telehealth services, and MediShare is the most trusted name in healthcare sharing. It's been around for more than 25 years, shared more than $4 billion in healthcare bills. Here's why now really is the time to make the switch too. You can start saving each month, which is huge, but right now they'll waive your joining fee. So you'll save another $170 right off the bat. But again, it's a limited time offer. You got to call now. And it only takes 2 minutes to find out how much you'd save by switching. Here's the number, 833-44-BIBLE. That's 833-44-BIBLE, 833-44-BIBLE.
Hi, my name's Eric.
And I'm Kendra.
And we have been married a little over 2 years now. Honestly, I think the most challenging part of our marriage so far, we're right in the middle of it. We're trying to have kids right now. I have a spinal cord injury, so that makes things a little more difficult. And I just am dealing with some issues with infertility. The difficulty is on my end.
But it's our infertility.
But it is our, yeah.
Because we're one now. And I think what's really helped us through this is keeping Jesus at the center of it all, and knowing that anything that causes you to lean and depend on Jesus more is actually a blessing.
Yes. It's heartening to know that I have someone she's on my team.
Tune into By Design as we explore God's true purpose and design for marriage. Just visit the podcast page at afr.net.
Hi, I'm Steve Tiber with 8 Days of Hope. 8 Days of Hope exists to love and serve those in need. Over the past 15 years, over 40,000 volunteers have helped 7,000 families rebuild their homes for free after natural disasters. We've also renovated and rebuilt facilities to bring hope and healing to those rescued from sex trafficking. Our rapid response ministry is busier than ever. With 40 deployments over the last 4 years, we've been able to minister to so many when it mattered most. It's completely free to serve with us. We provide your food and lodging when you volunteer. There's countless opportunities for any skill set and any skill level. We spend multiple weeks with those that have lost so much by cutting trees, tarping roofs, mucking out houses, and so much more. Consider joining us on our next outreach. You will never be the same. For more information about 8 Days of Hope, please go to 8daysofhope.com. That's 8daysofhope.com.
On the Addisons on American Family Radio. It's the Friday edition. We do a little bit of a lighter show on Fridays. We banter just a little bit more and allow for random conversations to take shape, like the retrieval of the proof that the mission has been secured and carried out effectively when taking care of nature infiltrating your house. Man, that's a very political answer. That is a press conference answer that I just gave right there, right? Basically what I'm saying is if you kill a bug, bring the body back. If you don't bring the body back, then the bug's not dead and no one's sleeping. No one.
You're right. No one. The kids are, but
they don't mind.
Me? Yeah, no.
No, because I'm like, pull that out. Who was it? Oh, was it Josiah who discovered or rediscovered the book of the law? Was it just and in
yes.
the process? I'm in the process of discovering this. He was like, what's that over there? And he's like making sure that all the things that. Am I conflating two stories?
No,
remember.
You the book of the law, Josiah. Yes.
Okay. Right. Anyway, I feel like him when there's a bug sighting. I'm just like, get that over there, move that out of the way. What is it like? You've got, and I feel like sometimes when you look,
when I look personally.
I feel like you're just. I feel like sometimes you're just kind of like, don't see it, and you just kind of spin your head around.
No, man, I really don't see it.
And I'm like, move things. You have to pick things up. They're not just chilling in the open.
I just want to let you know. Sometimes it's like 2 a.m. or 12. You know what I'm saying?
Most times, because at the other times the bugs are asleep. It's 2 o'clock when they're awake.
I'm like, what you waking me up for? What?
I heard something. I saw something, and I need you to investigate.
So I'm not finding things very well at that time. That's just,
I mean, listen, you have to be sort of like a Marine.
I mean,
come on, man. You have to be like a Navy SEAL for bugs.
I mean, look, a bug shows up.
Yes.
And then I hear it is like, I'm like, Mickey, what's wrong? I mean, screams, and I'm like, dude. And then we have one child.
My goodness.
Who she describes the bug, and it's always bigger in her mind than really what it is. It was like 10 feet long.
I'm true.
Come on, man.
Now I cannot argue with you there. Because my anxiety skyrockets when she starts talking. She's like, I saw something. And then you're like, what was it? And then I'm already, I get worked up. I'm already shaking. And I'm like, how big was it? What? And she starts to hold her hands out like she caught a fish. It was, I'm like, put your hands together. She goes, no, I'm not kidding. It was, I'm like, no way.
Man.
And then it's like a silverfish.
Yeah.
It's like
right.
one of the.
I'm like, man, come on, man. You said it was like.
Okay. With wings or something. All right, let's go back to the phone lines. 888-589-8840. Will the Great. Where do we go?
All right, let's go to April in Arkansas. Hi, April.
Hey.
Hello.
I met y'all at the Marriage Life Family Conference.
Okay.
In Tupelo.
Yes.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Anyway, I was just about the bug thing at my house. It's kind of weird because I'm like not really scared of bugs,
Okay.
But I do have a son that I'll say, hey, grab this bug and take him outside or something. But My the main thing that I get my husband up at night is the mice.
Now, see,
Like,
that's a whole nother level. That's a whole look. I'm even like, we got to roll. We're not going to sleep.
No, if it's a mouse, if it's a mouse, Will gets to sleep until we're in the new house because we're not. I'm not waking him up. If it's a mouse, there's no need to wake him up. Everybody's just picking up and going to the new home that we're just moving into. Like, there's no even like, go get it. No,
but
we're done here.
You know, that was one of the engineers that told me every house has a mouse.
That's not prophetic. That's not, I mean, he didn't get that from the Lord.
Has a mouse. I mean,
he found that on a bumper sticker. Why are you quoting that like it's
I don't know
scripture?
why I'm quoting that, but
I don't know
somebody
that,
out there needs to hear that.
I don't believe that. All right, April, thanks. And I just want to bring, I don't think that April was implying that I'm afraid of the bugs. Probably she wasn't. Probably she was not.
Did you take it like that?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
But I just wanted to say again, I'm not afraid of them per se. I just don't like them. They creep me out. And I believe that they can do immense bodily harm. Immense.
Like really?
When, yeah.
Okay.
So I just wanted to say that to everyone. I'm not afraid of them. I just don't really like them so much so that I don't want to be around them.
I get it. That's why I spray them. That's why I spray them until the spray runs out.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Where do we go now?
Let's go to Alan in Louisiana. Hi, Alan.
Hey, man, y'all got me cracking up over here. Go, Will, I'm on your side, brother. Hey,
come on,
man.
man.
Is dead.
Yes.
The bug is
Believe me. You know what I'm saying? Believe me. The bug is dead.
No, brother.
Listen, I wanted to say something about the hybrid bug. That's hilarious. That's a good one. I love that one. And it probably was a praying mantis.
Oh, maybe so.
It might have been.
Now that you say that, maybe so.
It may have been. That's possible. Are you all right?
Well,
right,
I tell you what we know, Alan. I tell you how we know it was a praying mantis, because it didn't get caught.
But
you see what I did there?
Wait, but it never showed up again. Did it?
Hence,
did it?
Probably was like
Cause
Enoch.
Because your story is that it comes back in the middle of the night.
Well, it's probably like Enoch. A praying mantis.
Oh, yeah.
That didn't suffer.
I got you.
Okay, all right. Anyway.
Thank you, Alan.
Thank you, Alan. I appreciate you. I think he's right, though, because it was a...
Yeah,
it
was...
see me, but it was a...
They can't see you.
Oh, okay. If you can see, I'm doing it. That's what it looked like. It looked just like that. If you're on Facebook, it looked like that, guys. Like that. That's what it looked like. Anyway, that's...
You saw more of it than I did. Wow.
Worth the
okay.
Of course. Hold on. I know we're going to go back to the phone lines. Let me just say something. God gives a unique grace to wives and to mothers. Okay, we, I don't know, the Lord just equips us to do things that really you don't think you can do when you're just a girl growing up. You don't think you can do that, right? But then all of a sudden you get married and you start having children, and you can see things from afar off. You can hear things that you never thought you'd be able to hear, right? Like you are aware of things. And so if there is something that is moving that's not supposed to be moving in a space, I can't not see it. Gotcha. You know, I don't know how to, there's a unique, I don't want to go so far as to call it an anointing.
Yeah, you know, that's funny.
That might be too much.
Because I thought I asked you to describe this insect to me, but you couldn't. Like you were.
Well, I told you it was a hybrid. I mean,
listen, but I'm talking about when we were there, you act like you didn't really see it. All right. Let's go back to the phone. Let's go to Keith in Virginia. Hi, Keith.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Great.
Happy Friday.
Hey, Miki and Super Will. Just want to say, Will, thank you for having Wednesday's talk. Just want to encourage you to keep doing that because as a guy, we need a voice. We need iron sharpens iron. Amen. I think I'm all of us guys because we really need it. It's one of the only programs that I'm hearing guys really talk spiritual stuff. And on the bug thing, I can concur with bugs because I remember back in the 70s with my sisters, we used to love the cicadas. In fact, my sisters made a house out of Kleenex, and one of them even made curtains for it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Until we brought it in the house, and then our mom chased us out and said, "Get that thing out of here."
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Wow.
thank you guys, and just God bless you for the show. Amen.
All right. God bless you, Keith.
God bless
Cicadas
you too.
get pretty
And
loud too.
That's amazing that you guys designed a home.
Made it comfortable, make it.
Yeah, that's a glorified roach. You can call it a
They're
cicada
huge.
if you want and try to make it sound all Italian or whatever. Yeah, it's a cicada. It's a huge roach that lets you know it's there. It's loud. It's got wings. It's got a huge thorax or lorax. What is it called? I don't know.
Lorax? I think that's a movie. All right, Dr. Seuss.
Go back to the phone line.
All right, let's go to Henry in New Mexico. Hi, Henry. Hello, Henry. Are you there? Okay.
You know what happened?
The cicada?
Cicada.
Okay.
A cicada.
All
All right.
well,
Sorry, Henry.
Sorry, Henry. Well, let's go to Alejandro in Texas.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hello.
This is Alejandro Tudon.
Tudon!
That Alejandro.
From our first marriage family date night.
And
from the Marriage Family Life Conference.
Yes.
Hello.
What's up?
Yeah, I heard y'all talking about bugs. So I said, I got to call.
Okay.
So I just wanted to comment on that. I remember me and my wife used to live in an apartment, so we didn't know much bugs. So once we got our first house, and it has, it's almost an acre of land in the backyard, and we started knowing bugs that we didn't knew back then. We were like, wow, what is this? One time we saw a tarantula inside, and she was crying. She was crying.
Oh, that's another level.
Yeah.
Tarantula.
I was like, man, what am I going to do? Because she was to the point where, we're got to move from here.
I want to know how you guys are enjoying your new house.
Right. Man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so right now with the heat, there's all kinds of bugs. And since we had almost a month of rain, we have a lot of toads outside.
Yes.
A bunch.
Yes. Man.
Yeah, but it's crazy with them bugs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alejandro.
Just get another house, Alejandro. Just go ahead and invest in it. It's an investment. Get another house. Don't keep going through this.
Oh my goodness.
The frogs and a tarantula inside your house is.
Dude, that's another level.
Wild crats. We're not doing that. Will the Great, where do we go next?
All right, let's go to Andrew in Ohio. Hi, Andrew. Hello, Andrew.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
All right. So we got a quick thing to say about the bugs.
Okay.
First, Mickey, if it is not written or directly spoken in contract, it is technically not valid.
Okay.
You gotta throw that out there.
Okay.
Okay, so wait, can you give me a little bit of context for your comment? Are you saying that our marital vows that include the killing and the producing of the body of the dead bugs, are you saying it doesn't count? It's not legal and binding?
Correct. Unless it is directly spoken or written, it is not legally there.
I get you, and I agree with you.
A signed agreement, then it'll be there. But
yes, that's right. Yeah, we need to rethink that.
Yeah, as far as trusting that the job is done, I will say my wife does trust me. When I say the bug is dead, the bug is dead. But then again, she also knows I will tear the house completely down to kill the bug. So
okay. Hold up a second.
Wait.
Go. Okay.
Because you
ahead.
talk about how even when I use my shoe or something, you're like, okay, you got it.
Okay.
I mean, I make sure my kill rate is high.
You do. Your kill rate is high. First of all, I want to affirm Andrew, because the tearing the house apart, communicates to the wife a certain expectation of safety, like that. Okay, you're gonna, if you get it down to the studs, then I know, I don't care. We can put tarp through the night, but get it down to the studs so that we know that we've done all we can. Okay. So that's fine. And I get it that you say now you don't have to produce any bodies. I understand that. Will the Great, we have a different situation going on.
Okay.
If you don't immediately find it, you're like, I looked. I don't know. I don't know.
That's the difference. You're saying I need to tear the house down looking for
studs. Show me the studs.
Okay.
And then we'll be good. Because here's the thing. When you find it, it is dead. Like, I have no doubts about that. I know it's dead. I tell you not so many whacks with the shoe because, again, guys, this is probably too much information on a Friday. I just don't want all of that in the
I clean it up, though.
You do.
You know?
You do. Anyway, I guess people are like, man, she's so difficult. It's like a constant drip.
No.
I mean, it can be. I try to control it. Most of the time we don't talk about this publicly. But I just want to say again, your kill rate is high.
Yes.
If there's no body, then I struggle to
You just need proof. I understand. I
proof,
try to provide the proof, but sometimes, they get away.
Otherwise, you have a situation like Enoch over there talking to the boys like, man, they almost got me, yo. But hey, I'm here. It's like the bug with like 9 lives. All right. Where do we go?
All right. Let's go to Jason in Texas. Hi, Jason.
Hey, y'all. What's up? How you doing?
Good.
Hey, well, I turned on the radio and I hear you talking about the bugs, and I got something to tell y'all about this.
Okay.
Our family is the one that y'all may have heard of but never met. All right, before I met my wife, I didn't really give them much thought about it. Whatever, it's the spiders. This ain't hurt nobody. Whatever. But when I met my wife, she's a wildlife biology major. She picks them up with her hands. She identifies them. We celebrate it. Our kids are learning to identify them. We have separate corners in our house that are spider-designated zones.
Wait.
I have no less than 3 above my desk at my computer.
No.
We love them. They eat all the mosquitoes. We love them. We celebrate them. We play with them. We pick them up.
Is your name Peter Parker? Wow. Wow. Okay. Mickey, say something.
I'm questioning your life choices. I don't know. You we got to grab the break. It'll give me a little bit of time to collect myself and check my surroundings. Aaron the Addisons, American Family Radio. We'll be right back.
Friendships is offering an exciting opportunity for young adults who want to grow in their walk with God, become physically fit, and learn relief ministry while serving in the Middle East. This is an amazing opportunity to serve God and experience Israel. Check out Seahawks one-year scholarship program at friendships.org or call 337-433-5022. That's 337-433-5022. The next session begins August 19th.
As followers of Christ, we are on mission. We're to share that gospel with people we come in contact with.
Pastor Bert Harper.
That's what God wants to do. He wants to use you for His glory as a faithful servant. So when you come before Him, He can say, well done, thy good and faithful servant.
Exploring Missions, Saturday afternoons at 2:30 Central and Sundays at 1 on American Family Radio. In His image, delighting in God's plan for gender and sexuality is changing hearts and lives.
It speaks directly to the power and the grace of God.
Gives me hope for people that I know that are struggling.
The whole idea of In His image has moved me.
We actually had one gentleman contact us, and he said that this film changed his mind about this issue. We had a pastor reach out to us, and he said that he'd been struggling with hatred in his heart towards people in the LGBTQ community, and this film helped him to realize he needed to have compassion and show people the love of Christ. We also had this same-sex attracted couple contact us, and they said after seeing the film, they wanted to live obedient lives for Christ no matter what, and they said, please pray for us. We know this is going to be hard. We've even had people come to faith in Jesus through In His Image.
To find out more, visit inhisimage.movie.
Emmy was in a bad relationship when she found out she was pregnant. Her boyfriend told her to get an abortion, which she seriously considered.
I knew that if I got an abortion, a part of me would be broken.
Emmy went to a preborn center in need of guidance.
They honestly were able to put every fear at ease and let me know that it was going to be okay. Because of them, he's here. I couldn't imagine my life without him.
Preborn clinics introduce moms in crisis to their babies through ultrasound while providing hope, love, and the gospel in action. When an expectant mother meets her baby on ultrasound and hears the heartbeat, she's 80% more likely to choose life for her baby. To find out more, go to preborn.com. That's preborn.com, or dial pound 250 and say the keyword baby. That's pound 250 and say baby. Your love can save a life.
What's temporary to eternal? Eternal. What's temporary to eternal? Eternal. But his love is. Can't pull up to heaven asking God where my stuff is. Sitting down thinking, staring at the trees. Seasons come and go, but you don't ever leave. You never leave. Holes in his hands.
Welcome back to Aaron the Addisons on American Family Radio. You people are some of the strangest people that we will spend eternity with. I wanted to talk about a current event. You guys want to talk about bugs. You're some of the strangest people that we're going to spend eternity with. I'm sure that at that point that we are all together forever, I won't cross over to the other side of the street when I see you. But for now, no, I'm kidding. Welcome back. This is the Friday edition of Aaron the Addisons. On purpose, we try to do a little bit of a lighter show. We talk about some heavy-hitting topics all week long. And on Friday, we call it our Gumbo Show. We take your questions and your comments on anything that we've talked about. It all kind of goes in the pot. If we can, we'll take a humorous angle to it if we can.
Yeah.
Anyways, today, I did not expect to spend so much time talking about bugs.
People need a break.
But Sherry B's over in Studio CC, and she's got a bank of calls queued up. It seems the topic is bugs. J-Mac, I don't know if our viewers can appreciate J-Mac's skills.
Oh, yeah. I saw that graphic.
That's right.
You threw that up there like,
No Christmas gifts for you, buddy. No. All right, Will the Great, where do we go?
All right, let's go to Pastor Norman in Mississippi. Pastor Norman.
Hold up. Pastor Norman, hold up. Bear with me just a second. To everyone listening, let me tell you how this is about to go. All right, this is Pastor Norman from Mississippi. Here's what you're about to hear. Yeah, when I was growing up, we had bugs. Ain't nobody paying attention to them. They just, they wore suits. And Hey, Pastor Norman, how are you?
I'm good. I was going to stay within the gumbo guidelines, but you just pushed me over.
Oh, man. Go ahead, Pastor Norman.
No, we're going to be light today. We're not going to talk.
Okay.
We're not going to talk politics at all. Look,
good.
I just want to tell you, if you, and I know if you were raised in the country, you would know this, that you can build a new house. The mice will find a way into the new house. The only way to keep a mice out of your house is to keep at least one cat.
Oh, yes.
If you get rid of the cat, in a few days, the mice will return. I'm telling you.
Yes.
So what you got to do is you got to have a cat. But and listen, mice, not really something that you should play with. We know of a guy who a mice ran up his leg and he was fighting at him, trying to get him off of him, and then mice got all the way up under his leg and began to, and by him beating after him, he scared him. And so the mice began to scratch.
All right.
Do we have a delay?
No.
Do we have a delay button? I don't know where this is going, and I'm starting to feel very uncomfortable.
I'm telling you. The mice began to scratch and urinate.
Okay.
He poisoned the man. The man almost died from it. I'm serious.
Oh my goodness.
He almost died from it. So that's why they tell you if you pick up a canned pop in the store, you need to wipe the top of that thing real good, because in storage, sometimes mice play on it. And they can be very dangerous. So you don't need to play with them. You need to let the cat deal with them.
All right.
Pastor Norman.
Duly noted.
Thank you so
I won't play
much.
with mice.
I came into this show not knowing what I didn't know. But then we get a call from Pastor Norman, and now I'm smarter, wiser. You understand? I have a visual image of a mouse jumping back and forth on soda cans, playing hopscotch, and thank you for that. Can we all just agree that I was right that Pastor Norman would have a story about? I didn't anticipate the mouse, but the bugs. I knew it was going to be. Yeah, I knew it was going to be something.
Yeah.
I was just off by the creature and the nature of the story.
Mm-hmm.
What I should have done was, because when we built our house, the mouse had its own blueprints. I looked over and there was the mouse. It had like plans for its skyline and its floor, and I said, "Look." Okay. Well, the great. Where do we go?
Oh man, this is a true Gumbo Friday. All right,
it is.
Let's go
Haven't had it in a
to
while.
Janice in Texas. Hi, Janice.
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for taking my call.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Well, about those flying roaches.
Oh.
My first encounter was in Houston, Texas.
Oh.
And I thought it was an airplane that hit the wall. And I had never in my life seen such as that.
Wow.
And it was about 2 inches long.
No lies
and
detected.
I just left the house. I couldn't stay. Couldn't stay.
Wow.
Janice.
And my next encounter was my sister in St. Louis, Missouri, when we seen one, and she jumped on my back, and we both took off.
Oh my goodness! Hey, those flying roaches, man, they something serious. They're something serious,
Janice,
man.
thank you so much.
You,
Listen,
Janice.
we're just not built for that.
Said a whole airplane.
Houston, Texas, though, is really close. It's right next door from Louisiana.
Yeah,
so
I mean that's
I think
close
that
enough.
some of our flying ones went over to get to a cooler climate. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, about 2 inches. I would say. I don't. They're like Cadillacs.
Yeah, there's something serious, and they fly at you. Like they fly.
They really do.
Man, anyway.
And they don't. Yeah. Anyways, Janice, I'm glad y'all made it out of that.
Yeah.
Okay. That is we didn't plan to turn this into a testimony, but
our sister jumped on her back. Like, we out of here. Wow.
That's love. Because I have some sisters. I don't know if I'm about to allow them Wild Wild West on out. I'm like, you got to run on your own 2 feet.
Oh man.
Because the thing is, it's kind of going to slow you down.
Yeah.
But anyway, Janice, that's love, and your sister is forever in your debt.
That's love.
All right. Well, the great. What do we?
All right. Let's go to John in Mississippi. Hi, John.
Hey, Bob, Brenda.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
How y'all doing?
Good.
Doing well.
Hey, Mickey, this is John from Fulton.
Hey, God bless you.
How are you?
Doing well.
Hey, Will, I just want to tell you I love your Wednesdays with Will.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I almost can't get enough of the Bible study, so when you added that was cool. No offense to you, Mickey, because we don't get to hear you, but Will just, he preaches it really.
I appreciate the Wednesdays with Will as well. In fact, I'm finishing up this Wednesdays. I finished it this morning. But yeah, man, I'm so encouraged by what the Lord is putting on his heart and the encouragement that it is to the body of Christ. And even as he prayed about this and whether or not we should do this, it was clear that the Lord was leading in this direction. And I think the response to it has been pretty overwhelming as far as confirming that this is the right move for Wednesdays. Amen. So thank you, John, for that.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, hey, one last thing. I love praying mantises. That's my favorite insect.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, they're very cool.
Okay.
Yeah, do you want to share with us one aspect about them that endears you to them, or no?
Just what they eat. I mean, if you listen to Trivia Fridays, I think it was Ed that had a trivia question about, you know that they can eat a hummingbird?
Oh.
And just some of the things that they eat.
Wow.
And they do so much more for you than they can do to harm you.
Okay. I didn't know they can eat a hummingbird. I didn't know that.
John, you just said that a bug can eat a bird, and then you said that it can't harm me. So I'm just having a problem reconciling those two facts.
Y'all have a blessed day.
Yeah, I don't know. He said y'all have a blessed day. He's like, you got to work that out between you and the Lord. I'm just telling you the facts, sister. I don't know what you're going to do with them.
Funny.
All right. Will the Great, where to now?
All right, let's go to Carolyn in Louisiana. Hi, Carolyn.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hello?
Hey,
yeah, go ahead.
Yes, we're here. Go right ahead.
Okay, y'all talk about them bugs. When I was a little kid, the first trip that I ever made to Texas with my mother, we saw a hissing moth on the side of a gas tank. I was a little kid. It didn't bother me, but my mother, I thought she was going to have a heart attack.
A hissing moth?
No, we're not doing it, Carolyn. And let me tell you, it's unfortunate that it was on the gas tank there, because now what that means is the whole family's pushing the car. We're not even going to be able to refuel because we can't do it. We just physically cannot do it. So everyone get behind, and what we're going to do is we're going to get a running start, and we're going to push. Okay. And then hopefully, guys, let me tell you, okay. And then we'll go back to the phone lines here. 888-589-8840. If I'm in my vehicle and a bug lands like on my window, you ever have those that just kind of tag along? And you're thinking, well, once I get on the interstate, surely it's going to. Sometimes you have those ones that are just like, they are like, you will not break me. I'm not getting off.
Right.
And I'm just like, that's a different level of bug. So if the bug makes it, once you've been at a high rate of speed and I'm not getting out of the car. I'm not getting out because I feel like you were on mission.
Right.
And for some reason.
You stayed on for a reason.
You have not accomplished it
for
yet.
Such a time as this. Hey.
Who knows what that you have been. Anyways, we're pushing that car. We're not refueling. Will the Great, where do we go next?
All right, let's go to Kim in Illinois. Hi, Kim.
Hi there. Hello. God bless you both and the work that you're doing.
Praise God.
I just had to tell you that I live in an old, about 125-plus-year-old farmhouse. Been in my family about 100 years.
That's beautiful.
And we just have a saying around our place that we live in peace with the woodland creatures. So there's a lot of them. And we've made good friends and invested in glue traps. So those are two.
Yes.
Well, now wait a minute. So who's at peace? You guys or the bugs? Because if you're laying out glue traps, there's no peace for them. I mean,
yes. Well, there comes a point, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So, no, it's a lot of fun, but there's always a critter or two sharing your space.
Well, there you go. Thank you, Kim.
God bless you, Kim. We're going to be in eternity together, and the Lord's going to draw us from all different places and backgrounds and all types of experiences. Some people will be raptured, eating like roadkill. You know what I mean? Like skunks and things like that. Some people will be raptured with like their roach collection. Not that it's going to go with them, but they'll have one. You understand what I'm saying? Like there are different scenarios here. I just want the regular one. I don't even really know what that is, but I just don't, oh wait, let me go back and get my roach collection. No, I don't. And we don't have a cat, although I can understand needing one, especially because of the poisonous mice.
Yes. Oh man, that's crazy.
I just want the regular situation that,
in our first house, we benefited from cats in the neighborhood. You remember? In Louisiana, we used to see them on the hunt. But we benefited from it.
We had a big open field behind our house where they were still developing the land.
Yep.
And I know there's some people who like that. Oh, yeah, they're developing it. And so then, you think, I didn't like it. I didn't like it because there are all kinds of things that came from the field, including mice.
Snakes.
Right? And snakes.
Yeah.
we had a friend who was staying with us from Belgium, and she would pray in the backyard. And anyway, it's not funny, okay? But I'm distracted if I'm outside in situations like that. I can't really concentrate. Mm-hmm. And so anyway, that particular morning, she comes running back in. There's a snake out in the backyard. I'm like, just don't eat whatever fruit he points out. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. So bad. I'm sorry. Let's squeeze in one more call, Will the Great. Where do we go?
All right. Here we have David from Arkansas. Hi, David.
Hey, guys. How are y'all today?
Doing good.
Doing well.
Okay, I'm actually an exterminator. I hear your cry, and I just thought I'd call you up and let you ask me some questions.
Okay, well, David, I'm so glad that you called, because we always look to talk to experts. So exactly at what point do you start to die from the bites like that you sustain from like the bugs? Is it a quick death or is it a slow, excruciating death?
Very slow and excruciating. I don't think you have to worry about that. I think Will can handle it. He sounds like a man of means. I believe he can eradicate the problem if you'll just give him some encouragement and plenty of time.
Trust me.
Plenty of time. Okay, David, I'm gonna let you take us to the end of this week. Can you give us your best tip, your best word of encouragement to every person who is listening and lives in a house or something?
Yes. Understand first that bugs are your friends. Most of them are beneficial. There are some that you don't want to live with. Of course, that's true with people even, right? But, in this instance, I would say if you have a fear, an irrational fear of insects, find you a true professional in your area and depend on them. Call them out. Let them set you up on a management program and keep your environment as bug-free as possible.
Thank you, David. Right. I appreciate that. I just want to say the views and opinions. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Thank you, David. All right, we're out of time until Monday, Lord willing.
God bless.